This is a sandal, a slide that reminds me very much of one that you've done before, because
Yes.
I remember it because I remember how pretty it is. And this is in suede, and in the marine blue that you're seeing on Crystal, this is genuine suede, but doesn't that kind of look like denim?
It does. It
Which
does,
is fun.
especially with the stitching, Courtney. Like it does remind you of like a jean.
A jean, but these are suede. So this is definitely elevated because of the suede material, and even just the look is very elevated. Still orthotic. This also incorporates that cork into the footbed.
We take that EVA suede, wrap it in cork, and you know, I love cork. Cork is our cork
that's
is
like
the roots.
the OG.
It is the OG. No, it is. I nerd out about it. It's like this is where orthotics started, was with cork.
And you know what? When you feel like, I love all the different versions of the orthotic support from Revitalign and the ways that you deliver it, because you get that same kind of core support, but you get to appreciate it in a new sort of way. This is the bison. How gorgeous are these? This is your this is this
That's your red plum.
red plum. Thank
Wait,
you.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Rubus tea.
Rubus tea. Pardon me.
This is your Rubus tea.
This is your red plum. Sorry, Courtney.
That's red plum. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Your marine blue
I'm working this cable like a puppeteer.
and the black. Already 200 orders placed, so we'll do colors once more because they are fun, and they're very fun names, which makes them quite confusing. Rubus tea is going to be like a sienna sort of vibe in the Rubus tea. And then red plum is like a beautiful purpley color.
And they add that nice blue stitching too,
Yeah.
which really accentuates that plum color.
Marine blue, that's the denim color, but it's suede, but it's already popular. The black, and then don't forget that gorgeous bison. I'm going to pop one of the bison on right now. Medium and wides, whole and half sizes. This is like a loved style that's back and gorgeous.
Yeah, and you know, it is beautiful. It's definitely an elevated style.
Yeah.
That stitch deco pattern gives like and I'm stealing this from my every shoe that we do. Courtney, my wife, will look at them and say what she likes. It creates a visual curiosity when you look at it,
I
just
like
so
that.
it gives you this
It
beautiful
does.
look. Yeah, it just interests you. Beautiful windowing on both sides for air. This is genuine suede. Directly against your skin is leather, really soft leather. But what I love when we get into the details, 2 areas of goring, Courtney, right on the inside, on the instep to accommodate multiple foot types, and also by adding the goring pattern here, a lot of times something like this, if it's fixed, if it is not perfect, you're not gonna like it. So this is gonna enable your toes to move, just brilliance down in Waco. But then you mentioned this is one of our more flattering cupsole outsoles, but we take our orthotic technology, our full contact comfort footbed, make it an EVA and wrap it in cork. So cork is breathable, but also cork is extremely flexible and cushiony. So every step you take, you're going to get that orthotic support, but also you're going to get that wonderful rebound, distributing the pressure, which takes away from fatigue. But you're right, cork is the OG. Cork is great because, and it's especially beautiful with these, it molds to your foot.
It feels awesome. It really does.
Yeah.
It's got this smoothness under your feet that feels really, really nice, and they look really nice. And you get a lot of coverage too for a sandal. So I'll take you through colors, but $59.98 is a great price considering these are orthotic and they're also suede, genuine suede.
Beautiful suede.
That's the bison. That's the pair that I'm wearing. That's most popular. Here's your Rubus tea. I love that's a great neutral for spring, summer.
Beautiful color.
There is our red plum. The marine blue, that's most limited now. And the black. Medium and wides, whole and half sizes are both available. And they're just awesome. This is that perfect sandal that has more coverage in suede, so you'll start to wear it sooner. And then you will probably find you live in this because it can be like that very casual elevated, but you can also just kind of throw it on with something a little more sporty casual the way Crystal has, and it works
Yeah,
too.
and Courtney too, that the genuine suede, I mean, it looks beautiful on crystal. I love the windowing on each side, allowing for breathability, but also that's an area mechanically where your foot needs that space. So it forgives. You can see that cushioning with the EVA wrapped in the cork footbed, but also look at her inner arch on that left foot. It's almost perfect, and that's the technology that Revitalign is able to do. That the fact that we're able to fit any foot type, because a lot of times people will wonder, is an orthotic for me? An orthotic, when it's made the way that Revitalign makes it, for all foot types with immediate break-in time, and also part of that break-in time for these with this beautiful, elegant look, is that suede is so soft.
It is so soft. And I think, you know, obviously you're going to fall in love with, if you haven't tried it, you won't know. But when you try it, you'll understand this sort of good addiction thing that happens with wanting to always wear this technology. And which is why it's important to have different styles. And the Today's Special Value is so great for the casual days. But you don't have to sit there and then go into the uncomfortable sandals all of a sudden whenever, you know, you're going to something a little bit nicer, because they make styles like this. This is a beautiful, very chic, elevated suede sandal with over 500 orders placed. This is why, you know, I love being able to keep prices, and one of our customers who called spoke to this. I look at this as one of those more affordable moments too, because of the materials, the cork wrapped, you know, orthotic footbed, the amazing genuine suede upper. Those are things that even if this weren't orthotic, they would typically come with a higher price point.
Well, you know, the fact that it is at the price that it's at, I love pointing out, it's a beautiful introduction to the brand too. If you're new to Revitalign, you're wondering in regards to orthotic technology, and the fact that we're able to give you this beautiful dressed up style, and you just describe it beautifully, Courtney, just the way that the stitching is, the way that it feels on your foot. Cork underneath your foot is so natural, it breathes so well, but then the fact that directly against your skin is that nice soft leather. But then this outsole, our cupped outsole, is so smooth. You know, the way that it moves, the way that it's going to mobilize with you is the way that the foot naturally wants. You know, I sit in my office and like patients, I say to patients, you know, your foot doesn't just go like this, right? Like a Muppet mouth. It goes this way, it goes this way, and it goes up and down. So the fact that we're able to get that torque to allow for that mobility, you will have that loss of fatigue when you're moving, and the fact that you can dress it up so beautifully is such an exclamation point for us.
Win-win. You know?
Win-win. Yes.
The goal is to stay out of Dr. Nick's office.
It is.
If we can.
Yeah, and you know, I'm loving this idea about a good addiction, like you said. Like, you know,
there are things that we can, you know, like fall in love with that are actually good for us. Like I think this is one of the example. I've become a big tea person.
Nice.
Even chamomile tea I can do without caffeine. I feel like this is in that category of something that feels good. Like normally things that are like, oh, I love that, are like not good for us, you know?
Like my ice cream addiction.
Exactly.
Yes, like that's, you know.
Chocolate, I love like sweets and French fries and pizza. I wish all that stuff was good for me.
One day it will be. I mean, I don't know. There's
everything
technology.
in moderation, okay?
Everything in moderation,
no doubt,
I'm
a big believer in. But this is one of those things that's just the best of both worlds. With over 700 orders placed, and the price is great at $59.98. Here's your bison, your rubus tea, the red plum, marine blue. We have the final 400, and these are going to be back on in a Revitalign hour today. And then the black, medium and wides, whole and half sizes. It's a 682920. I want to remind you of a really popular walking sneakers. I'm so glad you're loving them. They're such a great shoe to pick up. They also, similar to our Today's Special Value, are taking on this category in the market that's just major and trending, and they have